Hi guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I will be doing a look with my Dream Fall palette, which if you missed the swatches and breakdown of this, it is already up on my channel, so be sure to check that out. And as I am creating this look that is on my face right now, I am also responding to some of your guys' assumptions about me, as well as a few assumptions that I have heard not through the thing I posted on Instagram. So just some assumptions about me. I thought it'd be kind of fun to have something interesting to talk about while I did my makeup versus just, you know, a straight up tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoy this format. If you would like me to do this again and gather many more assumptions, let me know in the comments down below. Let's get started. I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with my Sigma eyeshadow base in Persuade. You know, the usual. I just recently got a sample of the Anastasia primer, and I'm excited to try that out and have something different to use for you guys, but right now I'm just going with the usual. It's so pretty! If you want to see the videos swatching over all the shades, going over every shade, that is already up. But I have no idea what kind of look I want to do. I think I want to use this shade in a look because I haven't used that in a look yet. So I'm taking Wishful Winking on a flat shader brush and putting that all over the lid, and then I'll get to answering the assumptions. So the first assumption is that I live alone, and that is definitely wrong. I live with my good friend and her daughter and a small zoo worth of animals like chickens, reptiles, birds, cats, dogs. This is a very full house, and I'm so grateful to Stephanie for giving me a place to live and, you know, giving me somewhere where it's like affordable rent and I have a nice room to myself and all of that. Like, I'm so grateful for that, but living alone would be nice. That would be nice. For the crease, I think I want to do something kind of weird. So I'm going to go into Keep Scrolling, this bright green, and just blend that into the inner area of the crease. Oh, there's like fuzz. Come here, fuzz. Come here. And I'm doing a little packing to kind of get it to be vivid, but I'm taking it till about the halfway point in my crease. Alright, the next assumption is that I have a good career, and honestly I think that depends on your definition of a good career. I am a dog groomer, which I think income wise qualifies me as like lower working class. Like I took sociology like almost 10 years ago. I don't remember the socioeconomic statuses and what income falls where, but I'm pretty sure like I'm not poor poverty, but I'm not like white collar either. I'm like working class, I'm pretty sure. So if you consider working class like 30,000 or less a year to be a good career, then yeah, I have a great career. I do enjoy my job. I love working with animals. I feel like I get to do something that's a little bit creative on a daily basis, and I am such a creative person, so that's really important to me. And even though not every dog is the most cooperative, like I really like my job. I just wish I could make like a white collar salary while still doing it. That would be so nice. Next, I am going to go into Seize the Day, this pinky tone, with a different tapered blending brush, and pop that right in like the arch area of my crease, like right under the arch of my brow. Like, don't take it all the way out, don't take it all the way in. Probably doing this backwards, doing the lid and then the crease, but whatevs. The lid color was what inspired me. Then I'm going over with the green brush and just blending that edge. Then I am taking Going Steady, this darker pink tone. I'm popping that on the outer corner and blending it into the color in the crease. Alright, the next assumption is that I love the color purple, which that one is true. I had purple hair for almost a year and I really loved it, and purple I think is a beautiful, beautiful color. I don't have a favorite color because I like so many colors, and the color that I favor from like one week to the next changes. But let me grab a clean blending brush and blend this all together. I would say that purple is usually up there as far as like favorite colors go. I really like purple. Can I say that enough? This is like really funky and fun. I think I'm going to add just a bit more of that lid shade to the outer corner. Then I'm going to take this glitter that is in the palette called Fire on my finger, and I'm going to use it to tie in the bright green in the inner crease by popping this on the inner third of the lid. And the next assumption is you hate people who are lazy. Now, hate is a very strong word. I definitely don't appreciate like true laziness. Like, if I'm your coworker and you're so lazy that you refuse to do your job properly, like that will drive me crazy. But I'm not gonna hate you. Like, I've had people do me so wrong and I can't hate them. Like, it's just not in me to truly hate another person, I don't think. I may in anger say that I do, but when everything dies down, I don't think I can hate anybody. But definitely, like, if there's something that needs to get done and you're too lazy to do it and you don't... My battery died as I was adding the glitter on the inner part of the lid, but I was saying that if you're too lazy to do what is necessary, that's gonna drive me crazy and make me mad, because unless you have a legitimate excuse, that is not okay. Like, you do what you have to do. Like, if it's your job to get this dog done in 2 hours and get your cleaning done in 15 minutes after that, and you like dawdle and take your time and you could have done it in that time, I'm gonna get frustrated with you. I'm liking this. I think I want to take a little more of that bright green and just really brighten up that crease area, blend it into the glitter. This is a look I have never done with this palette. Every time I pick up this palette, I do something completely different. I think also what I want to do, even though I love this lid shade, like I love the glitter, I think I want to add just some of the pink glitter that I have in here, just a little bit to tie in the pink. And this is Indio, and I'm just gonna put just a tiny bit on the edge of where the green is, just to tie in that transition into the pink in the crease. Does that look better? I think that looks better. This is such a weird look, but I love it. Like, I love this. I just really wanted to combine all the colors, and that's what we have. So before I do the lower lash line, let me go grab an eyeliner for the waterline. I'm going to be taking, I think this is Electric Daisy from Colourpop, and popping that on the waterline and answering another assumption about me. There weren't too many that came in, but I did post this kind of last minute, so I can't be too mad at that. I just thought it would be fun to have something to gab about while I was doing my makeup. So the next assumption is you spend a lot on shoes. Now, I mean, that's all relative, I think. I mean, I don't think I spend a lot on shoes. The last couple of times I bought shoes, I bought a pair of work shoes because my work shoes were literally falling apart. The sole was coming apart. My feet were just so swollen and in pain because they were so broken. And I bought a pair of like $5 flats on clearance at Famous Footwear right after that. And I think that's all the shoes I've bought like since I moved here, and I don't remember buying any shoes like directly before I moved either. So like in the past like 4 or 5 months I've bought 2 pairs of shoes, one which was absolutely necessary and another one which was on clearance for $5. I really don't think that that is spending too much. But I'm going to take that darker pink shade on a flat definer brush and just put that right along the edge and bring it up. I feel like somehow this makeup looks clownish, but I still love it. But does it look clownish? Let me know. I'm going to take a little more of that medium pink and just brighten up that center of the crease just a little bit. Then I'm gonna take the lid shade on a smudger brush and just smudge that into the pink. Really tie everything together. Alright, let me pop on mascara and I will be right back to finish the face and tackle the last assumption or two. Alright, this is the look with mascara. I think it would look really nice with falsies too, but honestly I just can't be bothered with that today. Like, I just can't. It's gonna be a long day and it's already halfway over, so we'll skip that part, but this is it with mascara. Okay, shush, Rachel, stop talking and start bronzing. So I am going in with the Chloe and Malika palette. I haven't pulled this out since the summer and I really wanted to use it because it has like a lighter bronzer. So I thought it'd be good for this time of year when I'm getting a little more pale. And it also has blushes and a highlight, so it's just really convenient. Okay, so the final assumption about me is that I love dogs and I am not a cat person, which I think is a pretty like safe assumption to make, but it's not 100% true. I don't hate cats, I just prefer dogs. I think cats are harder to control and more of a nuisance as far as having them as pets. Like, they scratch up your furniture and break things, knock things over because they climb on everything or they pee on things. Like, they're more of a nuisance and they're harder to control, so I don't necessarily love having cats as pets, but I do enjoy cats and I think they're cute and cuddly and I like to pet them and play with them. I just don't want one. See, that's a nice like subtle bronze. I really like that. So then for blush, I am going into, what is it? I'm going into this one, which is Fabulosity. And these are luminous blushes. So probably, gonna be super glowy today. So those were all the assumptions that I got in. I'm just gonna start babbling and telling you random stuff about me just to cover the rest of the time, because, you know, why not? One thing that you may assume about me just looking at me is that I was popular growing up. I've had a lot of people assume that I was popular, and especially since I mentioned that I was a cheerleader, that I was popular, and I was not popular. I come from a weird rural little town that is backwards, and when I went to school there, the volleyball players, the basketball players, like these jock girls were the popular girls. The cheerleaders were shunned and thrown things at and booed. We were not the cool girls. So I might have been more popular than some. I would have considered myself like maybe like B status, if you know what I mean. Like, I wasn't part of the popular crowd, but everybody knew me and was friendly towards me because I was friendly towards everyone. But I definitely wouldn't say that I was like part of the cool crowd or a popular girl at all, because I was not only a loser cheerleader, but I came from a bad area in my rural community, and I was a girl from that bad area, and I was a dirty mountain kid, and all these things against me being part of the in crowd. So if you had that assumption, that one is definitely not accurate. Couldn't find my highlighter brush. So then I'm going in with Glow Up right here. This is just a nice gold highlight, really soft gold, so I think even on super fair skin tones it won't look like a dark streak. And another assumption I know people have had about me is that I am like well educated or come from a really nice family, things like that, because I present myself well. I have had that assumption given to me. And the thing is, I come from a broken home. I grew up poverty level with my mom, and I have dropped out of college more times than I can count, and I am loads in debt from student loans and still don't have a degree, so I would not consider myself well educated or even brought up, you know, like with a good family or whatever, to where I'm high class or anything. Like, I am nothing special. I'm just a girl who likes to play with makeup, and maybe I speak well somewhat because I have read a lot. I was an avid reader all through childhood, and I read, I would say in high school, I was reading like a book almost every day. I loved reading that much, and I had so much like isolation where I was growing up and time on my hands that I could get through books that quickly. And so my vocabulary and my worldview was really expanded through all the books that I read, but I'm definitely not formally well educated, and I'm definitely not like had a fancy upbringing or anything, private school or anything. Like, I'm just a dirty mountain kid who went to the local school district public school and almost flunked out senior year. That's another story. I'm just gonna spray my face with what's left of this. I'm almost done. I'm so excited, and I even added water and diluted it. This is the Uni Glow Between. Oh, that's so refreshing. So I need to put on some lips. Hold on, let me grab a few options. I was gonna grab a few options, but then I just picked one that I thought would look really pretty. I picked Swank from Bare Minerals. I think it's a Statement. It might be a Gen Nude, but it might also be one of their Statement lipsticks. And then I am lining my lips with the Buxom Plump Line in Dolly Danger. Ooh, such a pretty fall color! I didn't realize that I had a crap ton of mascara under my eye. Whoops, fixed it though. This is my completed look with my Dream Fall palette. That completes this video. Thank you guys so much for, what was that with my hands? Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!